When I moved out in December, I never planned on being back with Martell. I've caught him at this point in October. After March finding out, we're trying to reconcile. I'm thinking our marriage is back good.
All before the show?
All before the show.
This is all before
2017.
the show. So in 2017, you got fed up with Martell cheating on you. You admitted to moving out into an apartment, and you were seeing a guy while you were separated, and the guy performed oral on you. I got it. When you two were going through this infidelity, did you stay with Martell all those years because you did not want this other woman to win?
No, I'm not in no competition with anybody. But when I found out in 2017, I wasn't just gonna run away from my marriage because I understand that he's a person with imperfections. I stayed was because I was giving him the opportunities to get it together because he's very good at making you think that things are together. The reason I have a hard time, even now to this day, being anything with Martell, because Martell, I would say we're not friends, we ain't associates, we are nothing but the father.
For years, Melody Shari and Carlos King looked like one of reality TV's strongest partnerships. Carlos, known as the mastermind behind several hit reality shows, had a reputation for creating drama that kept audience members hooked. Melody, on the other hand, was the breakout star, someone who used her fame to build a growing empire of her own. To the public.
To be real with you, that has been one of the things, Carlos, at times that have made me feel like I want to walk away.
Really? From the show?
Yeah.
You never said that to me.
I thought we were doing an exclusive interview.
Their relationship seemed rock solid. They appeared to trust one another completely, building something special in an industry where success is rare and loyalty is even rarer. But behind the bright lights and smiling interviews, their story was far from perfect. What began as a promising business relationship built on trust has now turned into a bitter legal battle, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The question everyone's asking is, what went wrong? What pushed Melody to take Carlos to court? And what evidence does she have that could completely change both of their careers? Let's break down how everything unraveled. When Melody first entered the reality TV world, Carlos King was right there beside her. He recognized her potential immediately, her confidence.
Because look, a lot of y'all have petitioned. And I know a thing or two about a petition. A lot of y'all have petitioned for Basketball Wives to be canceled. I've seen a lot of messages like, why is this show still on? We're over it, it's stale. I disagree. I think Basketball Wives has, when I say to y'all, Basketball Wives, it has a lot of potential. Y'all wanna argue with me? Let's go.
Her charisma, her ability to connect with people. He believed she could become a major name in television, and Melody believed he could help make that happen. For a while, they worked together seamlessly. Melody trusted Carlos's experience, and Carlos seemed genuinely invested in her success. Together, they were building something big. But anyone who knows the entertainment business knows how fragile relationships can be when money, fame, and creative control are on the line. At first, the problems were small: creative disagreements, miscommunications, and minor contract disputes. There were rumors that Melody wasn't always being given proper credit for her ideas and contributions. Some people shrug it off, saying it was just normal Hollywood drama. After all, reality TV thrives on tension. But insiders say the tension wasn't only on screen, it was also happening behind the scenes. Melody began to feel like she was losing control of her own image and career. Decisions about her projects were being made without her input, and she felt that her opinions were being dismissed.
That was a tough segment, but we got through it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we making her relevant right now? Like, I understand a couple of questions because we gotta discuss it, but the way this has been disrespectful is a problem.
I guess I gotta take my phone out there next.
That's why I don't him. Because he's stupid.
Oh, Lord.
My first issue is I have a problem sitting on a stage with someone who just makes things up. And my question is, where is the proof? Call them up. You're trying to put a side person in the level of your wife. Right. Disrespectful. What's wrong with you? I'm the mother of 4 of your kids and was married to you for 12 years, with you for 14. Let me be clear. If I was out here doing all this stuff, I'd be in the same boat you're in. But thank God I'm blessed and favored. You know why? Because obedience and disobedience are two different things, baby. When people want to know why I don't fool with him, why I can't just be cordial with him and do, because it's things like this that have been occurring for years.
The real trouble started when Melody began to look more closely at her contracts. Something didn't seem right. Sources close to her say she noticed inconsistencies in how money and credit were being distributed. She started to suspect that she wasn't getting everything she was owed, not just financially, but in terms of ownership of her creative ideas. If that's true, this wasn't just a disagreement, it was a matter of business ethics. Some insiders even claimed that certain show concepts and ideas that Melody had pitched mysteriously ended up being used elsewhere, possibly under Carlos's direction. If that's the case, then Melody's lawsuit isn't just about money. It's about respect, recognition, and the right to own your own work. Carlos King, of course, has built his reputation on being a shrewd and strategic businessman. He understands how the industry works and how to protect himself. Many people assumed Melody would be frustrated but wouldn't actually take him to court. After all, Carlos had the power, the legal team, and decades of experience on his side. But those people underestimated Melody. Melody is the type to back down easily. For a long time, she tried to handle things quietly, private meetings, polite emails, and behind-the-scenes discussions. But something must have happened, something serious enough to make her realize she couldn't stay silent anymore. When Melody decided to take legal action,
the word of the day is stop living in the past. The past is in the rearview mirror of your life. If you look at where you want to go, look at the windshield.
Everything changed. The friendship, the trust, the public image, it all shattered. According to early reports, Melody's lawsuit includes serious accusations involving intellectual property, contract violations, and financial misconduct. She claims Carlos profited from ideas that were originally hers and that she was cut out of deals she should have been part of. If she wins, this case could open the door for many other reality TV stars who feel exploited by producers and networks. It could set a powerful precedent in an industry where creative control often gets lost in legal fine print. When the news broke, Carlos didn't respond immediately. Those who know him say he was caught off guard and took time to decide how to move forward. Some insiders even believe there were quiet settlement discussions happening behind closed doors. But that raises a question. If Carlos truly did nothing wrong, why would he consider settling? For Carlos, the risk is enormous. His entire career depends on his credibility. If this lawsuit damages his reputation, it could affect current shows, future partnerships, and his standing with networks. Even one major scandal could undo years of hard work. So, who has the upper hand right now? Melody has strong public support and a team of lawyers determined to fight for her. Carlos, on the other hand, has experience, powerful connections, and deep industry knowledge. Both sides have something to lose and something to prove. Just when people thought the story couldn't get more dramatic, new voices started stepping forward. Insiders claim several people from within the entertainment industry have information that could shift the entire case. Some say former network executives might have proof that Melody was misled in her contracts. Others suggest that members of Carlos's own team could be ready to switch sides, armed with evidence that might expose unethical behavior. There are also whispers about emails, documents, and even altered contracts that could prove one side right or wrong. A few sources claim there are recordings of private conversations that might reveal the truth about how decisions were really made. In this kind of legal battle, it's not about what people say, it's about what they can prove. One of the most talked about rumors is that Melody is sitting on evidence so powerful it could end Carlos's career for good. Some insiders believe she has an email chain proving that Carlos deliberately cut her out of certain deals. Others think she has audio recordings that reveal how she was manipulated or deceived. Whatever she has, people close to her say it's career-ending material. If those receipts ever become public, it could completely destroy Carlos's reputation. At the same time, Carlos's team might also have information that could harm Melody's image. In Hollywood, no one's reputation is completely untouchable, and both sides know it. As the legal fight heated up, the war moved online. Fans, bloggers, and influencers quickly took sides. Most people seemed to support Melody, calling her a brave woman for standing up to powerful producers. Comments flooded social media, praising her for refusing to stay silent. One fan wrote, "If Carlos really did her wrong, he deserves to be held accountable. Nobody should steal someone else's work." Another said, "I used to respect Carlos, but if these rumors are true, it's really disappointing." Carlos, meanwhile, has remained relatively quiet. His team has released a few public statements highlighting his long list of successful shows and the many careers he's helped build. They've tried to remind the public of his professionalism and experience, hoping to steer the conversation away from the controversy. But in the world of social media, silence can sometimes look like guilt. After weeks of headlines and speculation, legal experts say Carlos might try to settle the case privately. If he offers Melody a financial deal and she accepts, the lawsuit could end quietly, but a settlement doesn't always mean innocence. Some people see it as a way to avoid a long and embarrassing trial. Others think it's an admission of guilt, an attempt to make the problem disappear before more damaging evidence comes out. If Melody refuses to settle, that would send a clear message. She's not just fighting for money, she's fighting for justice. This lawsuit isn't just about Melody and Carlos. It's about how the entertainment industry treats its talent. By standing her ground, Melody is challenging an entire system that often favors producers and executives over performers and creators. But the risk is high. If she loses, people might say she wasted her time, her money, and her reputation. On the other hand, if Carlos loses, his entire empire could crumble. Networks, sponsors, and collaborators might start backing away, afraid of being caught in the fallout. Carlos could even try to file a counter lawsuit, claiming Melody's accusations damaged his career. But doing that could also backfire if it makes him look vindictive or desperate. Either way, both of them are walking a dangerous line. Public opinion remains split. Melody's supporters see her as a symbol of strength, someone who dared to challenge the system. They view her as a voice for every creative person who's ever been taken advantage of. Carlos's fans, on the other hand, believe he's being unfairly targeted. They argue that he's a successful producer who's being dragged down by someone seeking revenge or attention. In the court of law, evidence matters most, but in the court of public opinion, emotions and perception often rule. As the legal process continues, more revelations are expected to come out. Emails, contracts, and testimonies will paint a clearer picture of what really happened between Melody Shari and Carlos King. Whatever the outcome, this case will likely change how reality TV handles contracts and creative rights moving forward. Producers might become more cautious, and stars may start demanding more transparency before signing deals. One thing is certain, both Melody and Carlos have reached a point of no return. Their partnership is over, their reputations are on the line, and their next moves will determine how history remembers them. So now, the world watches and waits. Will Melody's fight bring long overdue change to the industry? Or will Carlos prove that he's been wrongfully accused?